What's up, guys? Welcome back. Malik here, and today we had, I would consider it two trades. I'll actually show you the trades that were like those trades from yesterday. One I got stopped out for a $6 loss, the other I got stopped out. I manually closed this, I just didn't feel confident on it, so I just manually closed that. This one was actually a trade that I intended to do to trade intended to do today, and I actually closed that one out for a $17 loss. That one hit my stop loss. And then I entered these. This was one trade overall. And then I actually closed a partial on one. That was this one for a $29 profit. Let the rest ride, move my stop to break even. And then I was still able to make another 2 to 1. So I made 3 to 1 total on this trade. If I had held it with the whole position, I would have made more money. But this was still a risk-free trade, even though I still got this money. So I feel good about that. And that was actually from me speaking to some more experienced people who gave me an objective point of view when it came to this position. So today, let's see. Let's start at the first trade. So I entered a sell at 8:52. So let's have the sell here and go to the 8 o'clock candle, and that's from yesterday. So 8 on the Monday, which is the 20 here. So the sell was the right direction, but you would have gotten stopped out at about 2 a.m. You know that ICT, yeah, that's actually a important zone. So you'd have to have your stop above here to not get stopped out. But I entered the sell here, and then I got stopped out at 9:37. So I didn't even have that big a stop loss for me to capture this move. But this was a nice move to capture. So I entered at 38867. So that was actually accurate already. So I entered at 38867. Then I got stopped out at 38880 for a total loss of 675. So not too bad. Next trade I had entered a buy, and that was to swing it into the next day. But I'm noticing those aren't doing too well, especially when you have like manipulation. You have like manipulation in London session or something. Like there's always some huge sell off or some huge push before the actual move comes in at New York session. So that's what I'm realizing from trading the London session, and I have been trading it for a while. And actually, what is this? Looks like I actually put a trade on NAS 100. This is definitely NAS 100. So this was a mistake. I can actually pull it up here still. NAS 100. I think probably Pepperstone. Wow, NAS 100 is shooting up, bro. What the hell? That was a clean day on the NAS, huh? Clean day on the NAS, huh, boys? So at 19093, that's when I entered to the buy side, and that was at 9 yesterday. So about here, close that. 19093. Then I got stopped out at 19090. Or I actually manually closed this one. I just didn't feel confident. And as you can see, it's not showing well on this chart, so it didn't even make sense. So we'll get back to the US30 now. So I find that this one matches up well with the funding pips account. So I entered this one at close to the close of 7 a.m. So 7 a.m. I was looking for a buy there. That was my bias on the day. Entered at 3878, and then I got stopped out at 38738. 38738. And I just want you to know how it actually is when you're trading. You're not going to get the same stop loss as you can see here. You're going to get stopped out probably a little lower, especially if price moves down as violently as it did. You can see I got stopped out exactly at 9:30. So I was sitting in price, and until you had that big push down, I was just chilling. I was just chilling. As soon as 9:30 kicked in, market open, sellers came in, boom, push it down, and then we start to have that little push back up. But you can see we actually came right back to where we opened. So it's not really much happened today. You just have that range of being inside, and this probably looks like a doji. No, it does look like a doji. It looks like it's a red candle, but it has a huge wick to the downside. So it actually is a red candle on the day. Well, yeah, I should have, because we're counting from, we're here. Yeah, so it's actually a red candle that wicked up. Okay, the next one now entered to the buy side on the 10 candle. And I think that was this one. I had my stop loss below this candle. And then my entry here was 385676. Then I manually close it at 38726. And my stop loss was at 38526. 526. Total stop loss there was about 20. So this was where I had it. Entered on this candle. Stop below here. If you started to go below this, I was like, you can keep that. Because I don't want anything playing with these levels if you're going to go up. Like, go up. If you're not going to go up, fine. Knock me out. So this one, I took a partial, manually closed it. So you can see I had the same entry as this one because I took the same, it was one trade overall. And then I'll just move my take profit on the second one to show you where I closed the second one. So that was at one, I closed at 11. So I closed it out here. Price actually started to reverse a little bit. That can shake out some people. It can even come down and take out your stop loss. So I just moved my stop to break even. At the very least, I would have made 29 total on the trade. Not bad. So I kept my stop loss here. And then I actually, where did I take profits now? At 38791. So I took profits at 4 on the 4 candle at 38791. So right up here. So it was a nice trade today overall. And I'm just grateful for that, really. So you can see my profit curve on funded pips is coming back up, but we're still overall down. So we're coming back up, but overall down at the moment. Let's get into the watch list now. So what did Bitcoin do today? I think Bitcoin had a sell-off, probably at 68, 67. So with a sell-off, but it's starting to come back up here at 67548. Let's move to the daily so it's easier. Nvidia, not much. This is for Tesla because I'm looking at Nvidia. So Nvidia is at 120. So it didn't do much from yesterday. Tesla is a little lower at 170. IMMR now. IMR back up again at 1022. And then I heard Apple is above 200 for the first time ever. Apple skyrocketed today. People are saying it's that AI news and all of that, but let's see. Bit farms, I think, sell off. Bit farms not doing much at 2.24. It's just staying there and wiping out everybody's implied volatility. You're playing this with options and they can wipe you out regardless of if you're right or wrong. AMD, I'm pretty sure nothing much from AMD at 158. AMD is so underwhelming. Similar to SMCI, that's probably underwhelming as well. Same thing. You had a pop up yesterday having people think this is the time that it's going to go up, only for it to come back lower. ASML, I believe this is moving off different things, but I'm paying more attention to the stock. But as you can see, it's still kind of holding up to the higher end, not like SMCI. And what happened to the things that I wrote yesterday? What the hell? Every time I write something, it's just gone. What the hell, man? Oh, that sucks. All right. Anyways, today I would say the narrative would be more on, to be honest, I don't know. I'll just talk about price action. So Nvidia basically same, MMR higher, Tesla lower, Bitcoin fell lower. Who was ASML holding up, AMD underwhelming, SMCI underwhelming. They might get kicked out of the Tucker 500, because I don't want to play with those stocks or even be looking at them if they're not doing anything. Like, they're not in play, AMD's in play, and let's actually add another stock to this so we can actually watch it because it's important. So, stock that I'm going to be watching now is the Ozempic. The Ozempic stock, which is Eli Lilly. And they're actually a biotech stock that they're doing well. They're producing some good drugs. They're producing an Alzheimer's drugs. That's a big problem. And also they're producing a weight loss drug, weight loss slash diabetes, which is called Ozempic, that richer persons use to actually lose weight. So it can be used for both. You use it for weight loss, or you can also use it for diabetes, as it helps with weight loss and curbing your appetite, etc. So let's actually start tracking Eli Lilly here. Let's track it same as ASML. So 849, 49, and then we have 864, and then now we have it at 865. Perfect. So let's keep an eye out on Eli Lilly. You can see it's hitting that trend like Nvidia. It's giving mRNA right now, giving Moderna and COVID type shit, And Moderna went all the way up to, what's that, 500. Crazy. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.